Hey guys, Josh Conan, strength and conditioning coach here at Competitive Edge Skating and Strength Training. In this week's video, we're going to talk about the importance of setting a habit, especially as parents. So something remarkable happened last night in one of our classes, and that was that we had 3 generations of one family training at the same time. Now, how remarkable is that? You don't really hear about that too much these days. A grandmother, a mother, and a daughter and a granddaughter were training all at the same time in the same class. Now that is just so remarkable because not only is the grandmother and the mother setting the example to the granddaughter, but the granddaughter was pushing the grandmother and the mother because she just wanted to beat them and do all that she could do. Now that is just remarkable, and as parents and coaches and siblings, we play such a big role in setting the foundation of those around us for their habits, especially if they're like family members and everything. So the number one excuse people make that they don't train is they don't have time. Now, I'm not saying you should sacrifice family time to train, but why not bring your family in to train at the same time? You're not only going to help your overall health and well-being, but you guys are going to help bond that chemistry, that family dynamic even more, and you guys are going to become even closer as a family. That's just one other thing that you guys can share together and use to better your family. So we are very, very impressionable by habits that the people that we look up to have around us. So an example of this was I heard a story from a Tim Ferriss podcast about Kevin Kelly trying to figure out his wife's family recipe for lamb chops or lamb stew, or it was something along those lines. So he asked her, so why do you guys cut the bone? I've never seen that done. And his wife said, well, that's just the way that my mother did it. So he went and asked his now mother-in-law, why do you guys do it this way? And she said, well, that's just what my grandmother did, or my mother. So he finally went over to the grandmother and said, okay, I'm trying to figure out why you guys do it this way, and I just really want to know. And her response was, well, at the time I didn't have a pan big enough to fit everything, so I just cut the bone off so it would fit. So there was no particular reason for that being done except for the pan being too small, but generations down the line, they did it that same way. So think about if you go and train with your parents, and then that's just the way it is, and then when you eventually have kids or adopt your own lifestyle on your own when you move away from your parents, that's just something that you do. So we are going to follow in the footsteps of the people we look up to. So if you are a parent, a coach, a sibling, make sure that you guys are understanding that platform that you have and how you can help use that to bring everyone up. Make sure you guys go to our website at ceskating.com. Sign up for our Sunday email. This is where you'll get words of wisdom for your week, as well as our training and class schedule for the entire week. Also, make sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.